Genie, genie, in my neti pot, will you unstuff my stuffy nose? Some of you are very lucky not to experience any sinus or allergy issues. Congratulations, you were favorited by your creator. The rest of us suffer from various levels of agony. One symptom in particular, the stuffy nose. We will review the neti pot to see if it would unstuff a stuffy nose. What is a neti pot? A neti pot is just a pot, but it was designed specifically to deliver a stream of salt water through one nostril out the other to relieve sinus and allergy issues. Knowing what a neti pot is one thing, but we need to know how it works. A simple explanation of how the neti pot works is that the salt water that is delivered into the one layer helps thin out the mucus, and it helps the mucus to flush out of the nose. The pros and cons will vary by each person using the neti pot. So I will speak on the pros and cons I experienced when using the neti pot. The neti pot seems like it's unbreakable. I mean, I have dropped this thing 1,000 times at least in the last 4 years I've had it, and there's no evidence that I've ever dropped it. In my opinion, the neti pot is easy to use. It's just a matter of filling up a pot with water and rinsing out your nasal passages. The neti pot immediately clears my stuffy nose and is BPA free. Although I say the neti pot is pretty much unbreakable, over time the lid kind of loses its grip and it causes leaking whenever you're trying to use the neti pot. So I have to make sure the lid is screwed on tightly and correctly so it will not leak during use. If I don't get the temperature right, I pay for it. And what I mean by that is if it's too cold, I feel like I'm drowning. If it's too hot, I burn the inside of my nose. But if it's just right, I get relief. Here are some things to keep in mind before you use the neti pot, or you have the potential to suffer consequences. And I am serious about this. Our health is our wealth, so we must take it serious. First and foremost, get in touch with your doctor to make sure the neti pot is for you. Clean your neti pot before each use. This helps clear out the bacteria that may be lingering in your pot. Use the saline packets that come with the neti pot. This helps reduce the burning or irritation when irrigating. Use distilled water. From research, I've learned that this is the purest form of water. If you experience any pressure in the ear while using, stop. Do not use if you have new ear pain, an ear infection, or blocked ears. Do not use if you had recent ear or sinus surgery. Alrighty, let's get set up for the use of our neti pot. First, we will pour the water into a microwave-safe cup or bowl. Heat water in the microwave in 20 to 30-second intervals until desired temperature is reached. Next, we will pour the water into a clean neti pot. Then we're going to empty 1 packet of saline into the water. After that, we're going to apply the lid tightly. Then we're going to swirl the neti pot to mix the saline and water together. Let's get this rinse party started. First, you're going to tilt your head sideways over the sink or a container. Stick the pot in one nostril that's on the top side. Let the salt water flow out the other nostril. It may take a little time for the water to empty from the neti pot, but be patient. It will definitely be worth it in the end. A few additional tips and tricks. The more sideways, the better the drainage or flow. Keeping your mouth open helps the flow and also helps you breathe during the rinse. And also be ready for a possible weird feeling. Almost like when you get water in your nose when you go swimming, but it's okay. You will feel so much better moments after you're finished. When the pot is empty, you are done. Last but definitely not least, you're going to blow your nose to get out any water lingering behind. If you yourself have used the neti pot, please comment and tell me your experience. All right, guys, peace out.